Hey everybody, this is Heather Lemon here, and I am inspired to do a video training on basically how to approach and how to deal with unsupported family members, um, regardless if it's your spouse or if it's your parents, if it is your best friend, your all of your friends, whoever. Okay, so me personally, I get a lot of my team members who approach me and say, Heather, ever since I've been in the business, I have been posting on my Facebook like you have been requesting of us to do, and I'm losing friends. They're, unfriend requesting me. They are, putting hateful things on my posts or whatever the case may be, or, telling me that I am not going to be successful, that, my decision to join this multi-level marketing or direct sales company was a waste of my time. My response to this is, now you should be motivated to prove them wrong. Because multi-level marketing and direct sales are a huge, huge opportunity for men and women to make tons and tons of money. If you work your business like a business, and you are going to get paid like a business. If you work your business like a hobby, you're going to get paid like it is a hobby. And if you don't work it at all, you're not going to get paid at all. So what you should be doing, especially if you are a brand new person into the industry, before you even get your kit, you should be on your phone, you should be onto social media, and you should be contacting every single person that you know. You should be making a hundreds list, and you should be contacting all these people and let them know the opportunity that you have to present, and let them know how they are going to benefit from the products that you have to sell. Don't make it sound like you are desperate. Don't make it sound like you need somebody to buy from you. What you should do in return of having that attitude is letting them know how they will benefit from the product and how they will feel after they have benefited from the product. Same with a business opportunity. So if you have, say, an unsupported spouse, my number one piece of advice, and I actually learned this when I went to a training seminar that had a ton of men who were guest speakers, and a lot of them were the husbands of the women who were in the direct sales company that I'm in. And the number one thing that the men said, and I personally had to do this with my own husband, was don't push them into accepting your business. They are inspired by something, whether it be your success, the money that you're bringing in, or when they fall in love with a product. But they have to be, they are inspired by something. And 90% of the time, it probably is the money. So when you start to bring in cash flow, more than likely, they're going to be on board with you. So I say, prove them wrong, bust your rump, And make it your drive, your motivation to say, hey, look, I can do it. You didn't have faith in me. You didn't believe in me, but I can do this. I will do this. You just wait and watch. And then when you do it, they'll be like, you know what? You were right. You can do it, and you did do it. My husband, let me give you a little example. He would take me, and we would travel hours to go to training sessions for my company. And we would rent hotels. He was perfectly acceptable to that. He would stay with the kids. He would drive down there with me, stay with the kids. We would, like I said, rent the hotels. Or if we didn't rent a hotel, he would drive around with the kids, you know, entertain them until my training was over. And then when I get in the car, every time he asks me what happened, I tell him. And then he starts with his negativity, even though he was supportive to drive me down there. One time, he went into the training session with me and embarrassed the living crap out of me. He was talking so much negativity through the training session, and it was an all-day training session. Oh my God. All day one. It was like 8 hours long. And then during the questions and answers, he rose his hand and he's talking about the Better Business Bureau. And I'm like, oh my gosh, here we go. The ladies up on stage didn't even know how to answer his questions. They were that detailed. I felt like this big. I'm there with a ton of my team members. I'm there with my upline. And here he is being Mr. Negativity. Do you know, after I started bringing in a lot of money, his whole attitude did a 180. He even signed up to be one of my distributors after I started bringing in money. So the point is, I never pushed him to accept my business. I never hounded him. I never, I didn't even really talk to him about it that much. Only when he asked questions. And then when he started to see what inspired him, and which was the money, he then came around. So I ask you to do this with your spouse. Don't force it on them. They will come around. Just prove them wrong. If it's your family members, and if people are unfriending you on Facebook, then create a new profile. Create a personal profile that you use solely for business. But you're going to have to start from scratch and make sure that you're constantly building your contacts. But then you're not going to have all the haters that are from your family and friends. And you can minimize that distraction of negativity. Because don't get me wrong, who needs all that? Who needs all that negativity? You sure as heck don't. You're a brand new business owner. The last thing you need is to deal with people who are being negative. So just kind of close your ears, put your blinders on, don't force it on anybody, and just go for the ride. When the people start to see your success, I guarantee you, they will then want to know what it is you're doing and how you're doing it. I hope you had an inspirational moment. I hope you had an aha moment like, that is me to a T. This person doesn't support me, or this person doesn't support me. just take a deep breath and it's going to be okay. If you would like to watch more training videos of mine, please visit my YouTube channel at Heather Lemon, Lemmon, or you can find me at my website, heathersnetwork.com. I'm also on Facebook, Heather Lynn, Lynn. I hope you all have a great evening. Goodbye.